Ladies and gentlemen, 145, we're back.
145, baby.
My boy Justin, what up? Hey, let's pour up this Tullamore.
Hell yeah.
Candle, please.
Good old Irish whiskey, baby.
Yeah, Sunday I went to a whiskey bar called Hopscotch in Fullerton. It's right next to where the Slide Bar used to be.
Oh, okay.
And my friend's girl is the bartender there. And it's only whiskey.
Only whiskey, huh?
So there's a lot to choose from.
Oh, I bet, dude.
So I thought it'd be fun to, at least she said we can do like a taste test party where you kind of you'll do a one fee. You just pay a fee.
Yeah, it's like a buffet.
She'll hook us up. And we can just try different whiskeys,
Fuck yeah, I'm all about it.
And we were like, that sounds awesome. We're going to set that up next week. And then I go, okay, hold on.
What's the fee?
I don't know what the fee is. I don't think it'd be that bad. Yeah. But I was like, now they'd have to be small little tasters because with whiskey,
that'll get you, baby.
Mixing Tennessee whiskey with Kentucky bourbon, mixing.
Ooh, that hangover the next day, dude.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Irish whiskeys with all that. It's
yeah, because usually I just stick with one.
Yeah.
One and done, son. But
right. But it is fun to listen to guys that are really intense about their whiskey. They want you to, feel the notes in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Swirl it and shit. Let it breathe.
Like wine.
Yeah, it's like wine and shit, dude.
Yeah. But, I'm like, I would get hammered.
I would too, dude, because I'm a fucking bull in a china shop, dude. As soon as you give me a fucking taster, I'd be like, ooh, that shit tastes good. Let me see how this tastes with that one back to it. Ooh.
Yeah, like wine tasting, you gotta, because wine will sneak up on you too. You ever been wine tasting?
No.
You ever done there's like the wine tours? I've done a couple, and it sneaks up on you. You'd be like, man, this ain't doing shit. All of a sudden, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I haven't done the wine tasting, but I've been desperate to get a little buzz before and fucking smashed a bottle.
Yeah.
Get halfway through it, and I'm like, oh, wow, where'd you come from? Hell yeah, let me chase that down. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Wine tasting I do enjoy. It's fun. The last time we went, it was Jenna and I and a van full of chicks, of middle-aged women that are all married, and they're just having a girls' night out, and me and I'm the only guy amongst this wine tour.
Yeah, that could be a good and a bad thing.
They were a bore up until halfway, and then all the wine hit.
Then they started fucking all their true colors.
They started yentering it up, just complete yenters, dude.
They're starting to tear each other apart.
They seemed to be all right. They were tearing their husbands apart. Really, it was just like Jesus.
Well, that's what I imagine what happens when all the girls go out for girls' night out, dude.
Yeah,
they just sit there and cackle about what they don't like about their old man, and then the rest of them are like, "Bitch, I got one worse. This motherfucker shits with the door open. Fucking never cleans the dishes. Kind of shit."
Yeah, we were saying at the bar is we started to get a little drunk at the end, but it was funny. We were just kind of me and my brother and some other friends and guitar player in my band. Anyways, we were just sitting there, and the girls, their girlfriends and everybody caught us. We were like complimenting each other, right? No. and they're like, the girls started making fun of us. Then I turned, I was like, see, that's how it's done, ladies.
Yeah.
We know how to be friends. You see what I mean?
Right. This is a normal friend conversation.
See, we're complimenting each other.
It's not bad.
It's fun. We're not going, oh, I love how you can just wear anything.
Yeah. I love how you still wear that dress even though you gained 20 pounds.
Yeah. Although what's funny, though, that insult is not an insult to us.
Right. Yeah,
Dusty came over and he said something about, he just made fun of my shirt. Like immediately he was like, I said something like, man, I think I go, sorry, bro, I'm a little hungover. He's like, yeah, I can tell by that shirt. It was like, you know what I mean? But you say that to a woman.
Oh, dude.
Her day's fucked up.
You just lit the fire, baby.
Yeah.
She's like, you want to know why I'm angry?
I'm like, are you talking shit about my holy, smelly shirt? He's like, yeah.
How dare you? I've only had this 15 years.
I know. I mean, look at my shirt right now, dude. But it's so comfortable.
Oh, dude, I was wearing my Misfits blown out ass shirt and fucking, I think I wore it for 2 days because fuck people, And the old lady's like, God damn, can I just get you a new one? And I was like, no, it's not going to be broken in and feel as comfortable as this one.
Right. It has to feel very light.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, and just soft.
When did that happen, though? I think that when we got older, right?
Definitely.
You want more comfortable clothes.
Well, I think it was because when I was younger, I'd always have a shirt off. You could hardly get a shirt on me most of the time, dude.
Right.
Nowadays, I'm just gotten used to it, but I'm like, I like to kind of feel like I'm still got my shirt off.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I mean, I always rolled around in wife beaters a lot.
Hell yeah.
Because, but
Yeah,
even now, I think they make wife beaters differently because they're uncomfortable as fuck.
They
dude.
feel like it, yeah.
And they're long. Why are they so long?
Right? Like
Have they always been like that?
I think so, dude. I just think we hung on to the ones that we had for so long that they kind of shrunk.
Huh.
Because I have bought some new ones before, and I'm like, why is it covering up my cack?
It's so long down here.
Yeah,
I'm just
dude.
like, this is crazy.
Like, dude, am I supposed to tuck these into my boxers? Because that shit ain't happening either.
Do they still call them wife beaters, or is that over?
Oh no, I do.
Well, you do. I do.
I don't know anything else to call them.
I mean, what do you call them? Undershirts, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds gay.
But I don't wear it under my shirt for the most part.
Yeah, and it sounds gay.
Undershirt. No, it's a wife beater.
Yeah, it's a wife beater, dude.
I mean,
remember the Hot Topic started making fun of that, and for the chicks, they had the shirt that said boy beater.
boy beater.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was funny.
I thought it was great.
It's a great move.
Yeah,
Good
not
marketing,
bad.
dude.
Good, yeah.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Let's do this Tullamore.
Hell yeah.
Oh, down the hatch. Yeah, I did kind of a round of drinking this week, man. You know, we were at the Viper Room. I got a little buzzed, and the day after, we went to Sill Beach Pub, and I got drunk. And I guess, I don't remember the other half of the night. I guess I started getting into it with the female bartender. I mean, like, she was nice, but we started talking about roommates and shit, and she was like, I got a roommate. And I was like, oh, man. And I was like, is it a guy? She goes, I go, oh, man, he's just whacking it on the other side of that wall. you know,
He's just sliding his phone underneath that crack in the bathroom door.
yeah. And I go, I want you to know, I kept going, I need you to understand this. Every time you go home, he when he hears that door open, he frantically puts the pH away.
Yeah. If he moves real quick and you hear, ow, you know what happened, dude.
Yeah.
He just jammed himself.
And I go, and I'm sitting there laughing on the other side of that bar, dude. And the girl's like, man. And I was like,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because I know it's true.
I was like, well, look, you know, because I guess I had all kinds of questions for her. Because if you have a roommate, a male roommate and a female roommate, that's always got to be odd, right?
Well, no, because when me and my old lady first started dating, she lived there with her roommate, her chick friend, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. I lived there too. I moved right in, you know.
No, but you have a girlfriend in there, right?
Yeah.
You moved in with the girlfriend.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. So if it was just me and a chick, you know, say we don't even know each other or something like that, and we're just roommates, dude, I'd be smashing on the first day.
Well, either that. I mean, what if there's definitely zero sexual chemistry going on, but it's still odd to be like, if I come home and she's got like a dude in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm just like, what are you doing in my house, man?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to walk around here naked.
Yeah, and you're getting smashed by some loser at the pub, you know? Just like,
dude, imagine that, dude. You're trying to pull out the pH, and all you hear is the headboard hitting.
That headboard, and if she's hideous, she's a monster in there, dude. And they're getting smashed by some other
fat with no tits,
some other gross guy. They're just in there trying to get it going.
The stench is coming out from underneath that crack in the door, dude. Like,
hey, here's another thing you can't find in porn is two obese people having sex.
I don't think it works.
You can't find it. I've tried to find it.
Well, I don't think it works.
Because I want to see how it works. I want to see how they do it.
I don't think it does. I think that's why you can't find it. But then again,
it has to be one or the other.
The whole midget on midget thing would work, but you can't find that either.
You can't find that either.
It's strange.
No. There was one that was found, but I was like, this guy's barely a midget.
You know what I mean? He's the tall one.
He was the tall one.
Yeah.
He was not respected by the little person community. Yeah.
You know the only reason I want to see it because I want to see the pump action, dude.
I want to see it so bad.
Just because I know it's gonna be funny, dude.
Have you seen it with the midget man and full size woman?
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to jump but just can't quite make it over her.
That's wild to see too, man. That's wild to see.
But it kind of grosses me out sometimes when it's the opposite, when it's the little girl and the normal size dude, because I'm like, those little hands, dude. When she grabs the cack, dude. And those little tiny hands, I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I almost feel it's weirder when, to my eyes, when it's the man to the woman. And here's why. Because it looks like a young boy.
Well, the same thing that I'm thinking with the girl.
No, to me, because girls are just short anyways. And so she looks adult still. Like her hands still look adult to me.
Not when she grabs the shaft, dude, and you're just like, look at that little thing.
Sausage fingers.
It looks like a little Lego hand going on a pole, dude.
Yeah. Would you be able to do that? Would you be able to? Would that be rough on you?
I couldn't do it. A midget? I mean, if there's no chicks left in the world and this is what I had, of course, I'll be smashing all day long, dude. I might have to, Selma Hayek, blindfold myself.
Yeah.
And then plow. I don't think I'd be able to look at her.
Man, yeah. But it's weird to see the short guy, tall girl.
That shit is weird, dude.
And he's in there just where he's standing. He has to stand up straight while she's kneeled down.
And she's like, is it in yet?
What's got to be going through her brain now?
You know what's going through her brain? She's like, God, look what my life has become.
This has got to be rough, right?
Yeah. She's like, can't I just do a little girl on girl? I know the pay's lower, but fuck it.
God damn, like what's going through her mind right there? Especially when it's going on long and she's had time to think and it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it reminds me of that spot in Team America where he's like, you gave up on life, didn't you? She's just sitting there thinking, I just gave up on my life.
I mean, God damn, because what sucks is like you do things for money, right? Here's my theory about doing things for money. That money goes real fast that memory doesn't
last forever, baby.
Lasts forever. Because if you do things even for $20,000, well, what'd you do? You just paid your car off or something?
Mm-hmm. Now every time you drive that car, you're seeing that little midget bouncing.
Yeah, you're just like, all right.
You're like, ah, shit.
Unless you're just open minded, you're like, hey, this is fun. We're just trying things.
Yep.
We're just doing things.
Going through the whole list of what you haven't fucked before.
Yeah.
I mean
that's got to be.
Maybe there is a checklist like that,
It's got to be fun for a chick though. Just be like, look, I'm gonna bang everything there is out there. Why not? That's fun.
Yeah.
Why not?
As long as she stays away from the animals, dude, because they got a problem with that. That's fucking weird.
Dude, those are so weird. How does that happen, man?
And I don't know how there's a market for that.
It's a huge market.
Yeah, there is. And that's the fucking sick part, dude. And this shit's been going on since fucking before me and you were young, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Mexico and shit, dude. But the whole time I'm just thinking, why? I don't get it.
What?
I don't get it. I'm not turned on by it.
But what's weird is that like when I've seen it, the first I remember where I was the first time I saw some chick blowing a donkey. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
And I saw it at old Kevin Dyson's house, dude. He showed this to me on the internet. He's like, Ian, check this out.
You son of a bitch.
And I was like, and this was way back early internet too. So you go, and I was watching this going, what the hell? And what's crazy is I go, she's pretty. Why does she?
It's always a hot chick too, dude.
Is she being forced to do this? Like, is her parents in trouble?
I think so. They're probably like,
hostage?
We're gonna kill your family unless you fucking get plowed by this donkey.
But she didn't. But she put on the act like she enjoyed it.
Of course, she's got it. They're like, and you better make it sell, bitch, because I don't want no bullshit acting out of you.
I guess.
Yeah, dude.
I guess, man. Like, but. It's crazy, and that thing just shoots, like it's like what the hell?
Well, even I don't know if this one's true or not, but I remember
crazy, dude.
I remember hearing the rumor back in the days that Madonna came out with her autobiography, right? That's the book you write about yourself. Yep. Well, apparently, this is what I heard. I haven't read the book, but what I've heard is that she confesses to doing a donkey show herself.
Really?
Madonna.
Wow, cool.
And I was just like, why? Was this before the fame? I mean, even then, like, what would you do this for? Like, if somebody was right there and they're like, hey, Justin, you got to fuck this female donkey for $1 million. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it, dude. And there's no amount of money. They're like, all right, we got your family held hostage and we're going to fucking whack him. Then I'm like, well, it looks like I'm fucking the donkey. But am I still getting that mill? And no, that part's over. Fuck, dude. Now I'm just really screwed. Now I got to fuck a donkey for free just to get my family out of fucking turmoil.
You have to, dude.
Yeah.
I guess you just have to.
But actually,
what the fuck?
See, because this is where I'd be fucked, dude. Because I'd be like, ha, guys, it doesn't work. And they're like, nope, we got blue pills for you, buddy.
Well, that's the catch, though. Is like it won't work. I wouldn't be able to do it. It's like
no, but they throw them pills.
They
in your
smash
drink.
pills on you.
Smash them pills in your drink, dude.
Do you have to finish?
I don't know.
You know, it's like there's so many factors to this thing.
I hope not, dude. I hope not, because then you're really gonna feel bad about yourself, dude.
Because any of those like animal things like that I hear about is like I don't feel bad for the guy animal. When the guy animal's getting done
I always feel like
for the chick.
lucky dog, dude. Look, she got a great ass too.
Like I don't really feel that bad, but for the other one, when a dude's doing the other one, I'm like that poor fucking animal.
Dude.
Just slaughter the animal.
Yeah.
Just slaughter it.
It just,
The animal's like, what the fuck? That snake getting fucked. You see the guy fucks a snake, dude?
I didn't even know that was possible.
I guess snakes have vaginas, dude.
That's fucking strange.
Hey, he fucking like tapes its mouth shut and just fucking fucks it, dude.
Dude, it's got no arms, so he can't fight back. That's
Just imagine
fucked
this
up.
snake is like, but what kind of dude is this? This is crazy.
What kind of
dude.
diseased human being even thinks of shit like that, dude? I've had pets my whole life, dude. Not once, Ian, did I think about fucking them.
That famous one, the Mr. Hand, you know that guy that gets blown out by dies from the horse. The horse gets him.
Yeah.
And it's a farm where they do that. Like it's their job.
This is
like,
a
holy
thing,
shit,
dude.
it's a
Jesus
thing.
fucking Christ.
We
dude.
are
They all
dude.
need to be whacked just like them fuckers on Epstein Island.
I would have to agree, man.
You know, I heard old Donald Trump fucking say the other day, he was like, pedophiles and fucking sex traffickers, rapists, all this shit, kill them. Just kill them. And I was like, fucking finally, dude. Finally, man. I've been saying that shit since I was a fucking kid, dude.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I mean,
I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that except for the pedos.
yeah, I mean, I guess, again, those slippery slopes of like who's to decide what's a what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're you know.
Well, everybody talks about a moral compass. All right. Well, if you have a moral compass, you want to destroy motherfuckers like this because otherwise, you know, what's that saying? Evil flourishes when good men stand by and do nothing.
I've never heard that. I like it.
Yeah, that's 100% fact, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the pedo thing is becoming a really weird issue these days, right?
Well, it's really big because Mel Gibson, fucking who did I see?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. They're blowing the fucking lid off this shit in Hollywood, dude, with that movie, The Sound of Freedom, where it's a ex-CIA operative, and he actually goes to different countries and tries to free these children from the sex trafficking.
Oh
shit.
my god, dude, it's so fucking. This
Yeah.
is crazy. That's a thing though. Like,
Yeah.
how does
Dude,
it even?
The sick part is they used the dude
damn,
that did the Passion of the Christ movie.
Yeah.
They used him to play the actor. And he's like, and I had to go to these places, and he's like, the screams that I heard coming out of these children, he's like, it changed my life.
Dude, what the fuck?
He's like, this is what I'm dedicating my life to, is bringing this shit to people's attention.
I think I heard something. I saw like a thing also by like Ashton Kutcher or something.
Yeah,
like he went
he's-
off on a little tangent about that too, right?
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago, and now it's just starting to be heard. So even when, so they come out with this movie, they try to, you know, Mel Gibson's the one who produced it and shit, the dude from Passion of the Christ, the actor. So they try to put this to Netflix. Netflix was like, nope. They tried to sell it to Disney. Disney was like, okay, we'll think about it. Shelved it.
I mean, it's a sad documentary.
It is, but it's reality.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, instead of watching all this fake bullshit about, you know, fucking stupid shit that's going on, let's actually start taking care of the fucking people in this world. Because the sick party is that most of these fucking pedophiles come from America, brother.
is that true?
That is true.
Man, you're bumming me out with that.
Well,
Because I've always had it in my head, like, you know, it is bad. For sure it's bad.
Yeah.
Of course, it's bad here. But I think a lot of, like, the trafficking and sales comes from out of country
that's what you
and overseas. But is that not true? Is that not... You know?
It seems to be the biggest market here in America.
What
Like,
the
there's more Americans after that bullshit than anybody else in the world, which I thought same way you did. I always thought it was, oh, that's a European thing. That ain't our fucking problem. That's a fucking, you know, that's their problem. That ain't our problem. And now these fuckers are like, no, dude, it's in your own backyard.
Well, let's just start fucking these people up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
dude.
what's the...
That's what I'm saying. There should be no law and order
Yeah.
for fucking dickheads like that, dude. Just fucking kill them.
Well, how are they sneaking around? Like, it's so weird that's...
You know, it's
How does
easy.
that get around?
It's easy, dude, because they're doing the same shit with the drug muling. So you know they'll find a pipeline. Here's a safe pipeline for us to fucking smuggle the drugs, and then the sex traffickers are like, "Hey, we'll give you $100,000. You let us use your little pipeline right there."
Whoa, dude. Mm-hmm. When do you become that guy? Like,
I don't
how does that
fucking
happen,
know,
dude?
dude. But that was the
Holy
most
shit.
outrageous shit I've ever heard, dude. And I'm like, and these fuckers are walking around free, like let's start putting together teams and fucking these fools
Well,
up
what's
in record
weird is
numbers.
I did go down a gross fucking dumb rabbit hole in like Instagram where it was like there was like a speech from someone in our government or something, some lady talking about, and she wasn't even calling them pedophiles, or they're calling them like minors or something.
The fucking weird term. What
they
did
were
they
using
say?
a weird minor.
Yeah,
dude.
they said
It was like
they said age. Yeah, I know what you're
right,
talking
and
about.
I go
They
and I'm
use-
like, lady, what are you doing?
yeah,
What the
And
fuck?
she looked like she was an older lady, like she had a family and kids and shit. She looked like
Yeah,
that.
and then I saw a bunch of other ones, and I saw like I saw the some chick from the from Disneyland Board of Operators or something, and some, and they're all chicks, by the way, that I went down this, and they're all just like, yeah, it's whatever they called it. I don't even know what they called it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, what's happening here?
Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you protecting these
And they're
people?
chicks though. What's even crazier? It's just like, what the fuck?
Well, see, it even does kind of seem like our own government protects these fucking assholes. Because guess what happens when you rape a child? Oh, not too much. Not too much. Look at Cain Velasquez. What the fuck was going to happen to that asshole? Not too much? What? He was going to do less than a year in prison?
Until fucking old Kane went ham on it, man.
Yeah, too bad we didn't take him in the range and teach him to shoot better, dude, because,
Too bad we didn't have a parade for Kane.
No shit, dude.
We should have just been like, Kane's the man.
Yeah, we support you.
We support you.
Next time, aim more to the left and hit the guy you're after.
Nah, next time don't shoot at him, dude. Just smash him with your hands, dude.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Him and his bitch ass parents, like, carry it all down to his family.
Yeah,
Start smashing the dude's family too.
Your dad wants to fucking back you up and support you no matter what. Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, that's rough for a father, though, huh? Your father's like, what the fuck, son? Like,
Ooh, that's
like,
no,
dude.
that's gotta hurt. Dude.
That's got to be the worst disappointment.
Yeah,
Sparrow, quiet.
yeah. Back in the days, everybody used to think, if your kid
Be quiet, baby. Stop.
your kid tells you that they're gay, that's gonna be the worst disappointment in the world. Nah, not if your kid says, yeah, I like to fuck kids.
Oh my
You're like,
God, dude.
why couldn't you just be gay?
I can't even.
Oh, hang on, Barrett.
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what that's like for a parent, dude. I'd almost rather my kid be a murderer. Yeah. I'm almost my kid rather be a serial killer.
I would definitely rather him be a murderer.
Oh my God, dude!
But not a sick bastard like Jeffrey Dahmer.
just an all normal murderer.
Yeah, just a regular
just
killer.
an angry guy.
Yeah,
It's just a fucking. Yeah. What's the level of disappointment for a parent, dude?
I don't know.
Like,
I think Dahmer's dad got it the worst, dude. Because you find out this dude's not only a fucking pedo. Okay, he's gay on top of that. And then you're like, all right, that's not so bad. And then they're like, oh yeah, and he eats fucking people. And he's like, oh fuck me. Where did I go wrong?
right. You got to rack your brain as a parent, going,
Why are you eating people? There's a McDonald's right up the street.
dude. Well, any of them, just like my son's, like they ruined each one of these.
Name?
They ruined the name, like Bundy, or like. Luckily, Al Bundy was the man. Yeah. But you got
Gacy.
You got
Like,
Gacy.
ugh.
Anybody named Gacy, Dahmer, Bundy? It's just like, holy shit, dude.
Ramirez, dude. Ramirez has got a
There's
bad
a lot of
rap.
Ramirez's.
There is,
There's
dude.
a lot of. Yeah, you just like a lot of these guys. You're just like, whoa, that sucks. Like where's all the, like what happened to all the Himmlers and Hitlers and Adolfs?
I'm right.
I mean, there's Adolfos.
Well, there is Himmler's, but remember I told you Hitler's, his own family wanted to destroy the family bloodline, so they've all agreed not to fucking breed.
Really?
Yeah, the
Wow.
uncles, the fucking cousins, everybody that survived was like, nope,
God.
we're not carrying this family name on.
God, that would be weird if you come from a famous family for like heinous crimes against humanity, right?
You got to do the counter effect is how I'd feel about it. Like, all right, Hitler killed 6 million people, maybe more than 6 million people. So that means you got to start a charity fund. Maybe not call it Hitler's charity fund.
Hitler's charity fund for the Jews.
Maybe not call it that, but I mean, give back to the people and shit. Build them a church or something.
Because if you think about it, the name Adolf Hitler is pretty slick. It's a slick name. It's like it's a good name. If it wasn't,
I mean, he did steal a pretty cool symbol too. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, he stole the Indian symbol, right?
Yep,
Wasn't it like a symbol for luck or good luck or something?
Yeah, peace and unity and tranquility, and then he's like, nope, I'm gonna flip it around and tilt it just a little bit. Now it means fuck you.
He did have an eye for marketing though, didn't
Oh,
he?
dude, yeah. And what was it? The clothing designer for them fuckers.
Hugo Boss.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hugo.
Funny that all these are still
Still around
and selling.
Oh yeah, and I don't hear the the lefties talking about shit like that. Like, yeah, and they're probably rocking that shit.
Well, I mean, I guess you can go with the cars, the clothing, still some of the things that we use today are
ovens.
Whoa, Jesus. Holy shit.
Sorry, dude. I just saw it lined up, didn't I? I was like,
dude, with that, well, that segued me into this, though. So I was watching 1883, right?
hell yeah.
And then now it's 1920 something, 1923 or something like that. And it's when they first, the car was coming around, right?
Yeah.
You got the car coming around, and then you got the washing machine, the oven, right? And they were walking by. You see that part where they're walking by the washing machine, and they just laughed at it. They're like, it's gonna,
fucking stupid.
wait, they're going to do what? And then you'd have to have electricity. It's like,
and then like, this is fucking dumb.
look at
dude.
you idiots. That'll never work. And like, what's that? And they go, what does that wash? He goes, this is a refrigerator. This keeps your meat cold. And he was like, well, we would have to go to work for this many, we'd have to go to work forever just for that to work. So, sir, I will not buy that. It was like,
Smart back then.
well,
Because imagine if we never bought into all this shit and we still lived like that, we wouldn't give a fuck about electricity that much.
well, it's a good point. Let's think about that. Okay. So we pay electricity bill over here, right?
Yep.
Let's not pay it. Let's turn off the electricity and let's just live on candles.
Make your own candles and shit.
Make your own. We'll live on candles. Now candles burn fast too.
Yeah, they do.
So you're living on candles. So no TV, no podcast. That's for sure. Unless we do generators. But then again, I guess that defeats the whole purpose, right?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. So everything's lived on candles.
Well, it would take electricity on its own would take away a lot of the stuff that we do love.
Right.
But that's just because we're used to it. If we didn't know any better, we would have been like, and just say we were back there in the early 20s, and there was a guy from our time to come back there and say, don't buy into this shit, dude. I'm telling you, you're going to just be a fucking slave to these fucking things, dude. All this shit's going to suck money out of you so fast, dude. Just stay here. Stay farming. Be like the fucking, what are those fucking people,
The Amish?
Amish, there you go. Yeah, dude, I honestly think they kind of got it right.
I think they kind of got it right. Now, do they have some sort of land that is just theirs that the government lays off on?
No, the government doesn't lay off of it, but they do own their own land. Well, I think they probably not anymore. I don't think anybody can own land in America except for the Chinese.
Can you own your own land? And then, because what I do know, like especially here in California State, if they don't deem that piece of land is sanitary for having water or sewage or an outhouse, if they deem it is not sanitary, they kick you the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
whether you bought that land or not.
Yep, that's true.
And I've talked about it before. We've said it. I know someone that happened to,
and that's completely fucked, dude. Because now it just seems like this land is everything that happened to the Indians is going to happen to us.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
It just seems like that part of history.
Well,
is
sure.
just
If you don't
keep
pay, of course.
Yeah, it's just going to keep repeat. Well, even if you don't play ball the way that they want you to play ball, because like you said, your buddy was bringing in water. Mm-hmm. Oh well, that's not FDA approved,
right?
Motherfucker, half this shit doesn't matter if it's FDA approved or not. We need to get used to fucking shit. I mean, everything can't be so clean all the time.
You're right. They claim that this was not sanctioned to have water.
No.
This is illegal for you to bring water. It's illegal. And he goes, this is illegal to bring water to my family. Is what you're telling me on a land that I bought 20 years ago?
Right. And just like we talked about, so if you have a natural spring, they're going to fucking own the rights to that just because they got to get you some way or another.
It's something. Isn't that weird, though, if you really wrap your head around that this earth that was here, right?
That God fucking created.
And this 37-year-old guy that works for that part of the town, Acton is what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. He has to go to this person and say, "You're not allowed to bring water on this land." And he says, "I bought it," but you're not allowed to. you're just like, who's to say I can't bring water to my family? This is crazy.
And who's not to say, get the fuck off my land right now?
That's how people get shot, dude.
You're trespassing right now, motherfucker.
That's how people get shot. But I guess,
But I've seen our government do this shit. They're trying to buy this dude's farm, right? And, of course, he's one of those guys that I don't want to sell. They're like, we'll give you fucking $1.5 million for this fucking land. He's like, nope, I don't want to sell it. It's been in my family forever. I don't want to sell it. So you know what they do? They fuck up everything around it. Mm-hmm. They fuck up everything around it and make you want to fucking sell. But nope, still there.
Right now, here we go. Supposedly, this is kind of the stuff that they would do is they would... like if they want to take over a block or a city or something, they'll do like Section 8 housing around the thing.
Yeah.
Slowly start to bring that in. So it brings in the bad, quote unquote, bad element.
Yep.
Start getting spray painted in, start all kinds of bullshit. Yeah. And then the people are like, yes. And then once that gets taken over, then they kick out the Section 8 people. Yep. And then they build up
the prices up.
Track houses. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing, but I guess, but that's not if it's a city government thing, that's where it's scary. To me, if it's just some dude in power that's got a lot of money, that doesn't scare me as much.
Did you see Sammy the Bull commenting on fucking how our government is right now? He's like, oh, dude, it's great. He's like, you motherfuckers thought we were fucking criminals. He's like, God damn it. He's like, at least, some of us in the fucking mafia, we gave a shit about people, He's like, we didn't just go around fucking up other people all the time. He's like, these motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about anybody except the mighty dollar, dude. So that's the most dangerous gang out there. He's like, people want to talk about the mafia like we're some hardcore criminals. You should take a look at your own government.
Well, if you think about it, like if I check it out, so you buy a house, right? Say you bought it cash, right? Mm-hmm. Still paying property tax,
which is bullshit.
Now, say you stop paying property tax. Yeah. Well,
no, they can take your house. Even though you paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. You didn't give us this $2 million
or 1.3 mil.
Yeah, you didn't give us this $2,000 or whatever your fucking annual property.
So do you really own the house?
No, you don't. You're renting it.
You're kind of renting.
You're renting the space
because you're still paying property tax.
Yep. You know what a fucked up thing too? I heard is too.
It was a negative cast.
Fuck. But it's unfortunately our reality, dude.
It is. Yep.
Unfortunately, it is, dude.
Yeah.
That's why we are the way that we are, dude. That's why when we're at funerals, we're like, you lucky
son of a bitch.
I don't have to deal with this fucking garbage anymore. These stupid fucking people everywhere.
I think about that all the time, man.
So do I.
My boy Kev passed away right before the pandemic.
Checked out right before all the madness.
He didn't even see it. He didn't even see it.
Lucky bastard.
He had no idea what happened. He has no idea what became of the world.
I'm sure he does now. He's like, holy shit.
He's like,
I'm glad I got the fuck out of Dodge. I thought I got cheated. You all getting cheated.
He's like, holy shit. He's lying there with two big canned fucking angels, dude.
Hot angel chicks, dude. Yeah, dude.
Snorting pure blow off their giant fake.
Up in heaven, they got the pure shit. They're like, nobody can even step on this shit because nobody gets up this high, baby.
Yeah. And they're just yeah, dude, just fucking.
As soon as you get done, it's all.
Yeah. You only have to do one line.
That's it.
You're good for the day.
Like, I'm higher than I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, it's awesome. See, you lucky sons of bitches, dude.
I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, they go. This is the we are living in the lowest grade of heaven, the highest grade of hell.
I think I'd buy that for $1. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to say, like after you pass away, and you go, wow, all that was a test, huh? Was all that a test, or what was all that?
It was a learning experience for me to appreciate how good it is over here.
People are talking about simulations. It's all simulations.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that, dude. That's kind of strange to me.
Only rich people say it could be a simulation. Or, I mean, only poor people say it could be a simulation. Because rich people are like, this is shit.
Yeah.
Nah, this is real. This is all real.
What I think it is, yeah, those are those people that get so involved in their video games and bullshit like that they really believe that's factual reality. Which is sad.
So last night I played Oculus.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Jenna's mom came over, and her boyfriend, they have Oculus.
All right.
And they were showing me how to do it, right? And it is wild.
Yeah.
Boy, is it crazy. Yep. And
Does it look pretty legit?
well, I mean, they have workout games, but
okay.
I'm punching a bag, just like hitting a bag, and it's a great workout. That's what they use it for. But you have the hands, the toggle hands, and you grip the things, and it teaches you. I did a tutorial, so you can go to a tutorial. The tutorial is kind of fun. They teach you how to use everything with games. So they're like, here, pick up this ball and throw it. And you're like, I'm all trying to get my fingers to work. Yeah. Finally, I started getting it. I'm like, I can't throw it. Boom. I started getting it. Right? I was like, oh shit. And they're like, here, take this rocket and pull the string. And you're like, shoot a rocket. And it's now that it didn't look real in there. Oh, okay. It's definitely a world though. Yeah. Because whatever I do, it's doing it. And it is interesting because it does have small little vibrations when you hit the ball, the racket ball, or So, and that's nothing and I went on a roller coaster, right? So I sat in a chair, went on a roller coaster, and I was going, whoa, so shit, dude! Like what?
It was good. Huh?
Well, I had to take the headset off because I was getting dizzy, just like I do on roller coasters.
Yeah.
Because I think because I hate roller coasters, So, so, anyways, yeah, it's like it's one of those deals. But it's I gotta say, like it is what it is. It's coming.
That seems to be it seems like
Have you ever used those Oculuses?
I've only played the virtual reality games, but
right.
I haven't. The Oculus is the thing that you strap on your face, or
strap on your face, yeah. And it's the Oculus is the computer.
Yeah.
Right. She download games and download. But you can go play poker with people. You can go sit in a coffee shop with people.
I've only used the ones that are like a little toggle switches and then a couple of buttons like that. So it's not your whole hand or anything like that.
Maybe next time they come down, I'll invite you. It is an interesting experience because it does open it is a world in there. And I do feel if your life sucks here, you're gonna be gravitated to that world.
That's your escape. Well, I think that's a lot of people's ploy right now, anyway, because the world does suck because our government's a bunch of shitbag fucking lying fucking dick balls, dude. Yeah, I mean,
I do believe because we find things in that anyways, right? Like punk rock music, we go, this is our world now, right? Like this is where we belong, right?
Yeah, this is what I want.
We kind of find our thing and whatever sports and other things like that, right?
Yeah.
But I think if you're a person where you're like, holy shit, I'm awesome in this video world.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got their own little niche. There's that flick Gran Turismo that just came out. And it's based on a video game, which I used to play when there was the first PlayStation. It was all right. It was like, like the racing car game and shit. So in this movie, this kid is just all into gaming and shit, and his parents are like, you fucking idiot, you're never going to do anything with your life and this and that. So in this flick, race car drivers are fucking, they're a hot commodity and there's not a whole lot of them. So I think it's Formula One, my buddy was telling me. So they take a look at this kid and they're like, during the simulation, you didn't crash hardly as much as our real drivers do and shit. So we're going to take 10 of you fucking video game players and we're going to see whoever wins the first, takes first place. You're going to be an actual race car driver. So the kid does it, fucking beats everybody and shit. Now he's a fucking race car driver.
In a real race car?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to go the other way.
No, in a real race car. Now he's just shoving it in his parents' face, like, you said I wasn't going to do shit playing video games my whole life. Well, look what I am now, kind of stuff.
I mean, they're having video games on ESPN now, dude, which is fucking crazy.
Dude, there's a guy that has his own shit, and this kid makes six figures, dude. All he does is go to rich people's houses and teach them how to play fucking video games.
Really?
That's all he does.
What a great move,
dude.
What a great. How do you market that though? Because there's rich people that want to play video games.
Well, apparently, dude, because their kids are fucking I mean, I'm talking millionaires, like, a couple $100 million and shit. Their kid's got the latest, greatest fucking brand new video game, but he can't fucking play it that well. So they'll fucking get online, hit this guy up. He'll come to your fucking house for a fee and shit, teach the kid how to play it and shit, and I'm like, this makes money. And then, and my buddies are like, oh, dude, he makes at least $1 million a year.
He just gets to play video games with people. It's awesome.
Fucking video games, dude. I'm like, let me show you what's going on here with Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
he's like, let me show you how to play Mario Kart. Exactly. I got you.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I've never been good at video games, really.
There's been a select few that I was, but I don't care about it that much.
You have to. There is some form of passion to the video game to get good at it. You have to be good at it. Yeah, there's something to that.
But yeah, there's only been one or two. I'm like, this just like I can figure out like fucking like certain similarities and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, so now I can figure that out. But other ones, I was like, this fucking sucks. There's too many buttons. I can't fucking get it.
Yeah, I can't get it either. I can't get it. My brother gave me his old PlayStation, and it's got a baseball game on it.
Yeah.
I can play a home run derby. I lose at that too. I'm just like, and then when I lose, I go, well, I'd never want to play this again.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit, dude. You know what I could do to a goddamn baseball?
I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I'll
Man.
smash it in real life. Fuck your video
This
game.
doesn't do anything for me in real life.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But I guess there is. But the Oculus thing, here's what I think is cool about the Oculus is they can design their own living room wherever they want in the world. So Glenn, the guy who was here, he's got this place in the mountains, beautiful mountains, this giant living room, and it looks real. You're sitting in this living room, just like, nice, man. It's cool.
So when I sit down on my couch in this living room, am I gonna be able to have Selma Hayek come up with a French maid outfit and a couple of fucking pitchers of beer?
I bet you can.
Sounds pretty cool.
Well, there's VR porn.
Yeah, I don't want. I was just fucking.
Well, I know, but I'm saying I bet you can. You can link up. So like we had Jenna in there, and you invite her, and then she accepts, and then now she's in the room with you, and then they have their avatar. Now we use their Oculuses, so we look like them. So,
I got you.
So we look 60 years old, or whatever. But they still look very cartoony. Still the avatars. I think when we start looking real is when it's gonna get wild.
It's gonna be like, dude, there's so many movies about shit like that. Like there's that one with the Bruce Willis. What was it called? Surrogate. Yep. That one blew my fucking mind. And I was like, I can see that shit happen.
Right on the money. I think it's right on the money.
I can see that shit happening.
Surrogate, Ready Player One.
Yeah,
that one.
Dude, I did watch that after you told me. Dude, it was a little wild and kind of hard to wrap my head around. But after I started watching it for a little bit, I was like,
well, they made it very an adventure for sure.
Yeah.
But you can see how everybody that isn't in this world are living in squalor. Like everybody's living in shit.
Yeah.
But then they put this on, and now
you're in paradise,
and you can be anything you want.
Yep.
Be the big giant monster. You can be fucking.
I could definitely see that happening because pretty much a lot of the parts of this world is turning into shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to want to escape.
I mean,
unfortunately, there's not going to be the good drugs that we used to have.
I mean, look,
laid around,
yesterday I was in Hollywood, driving down Hollywood Boulevard. There's a pile of clothes on fire right there, right around. There's a pile of clothes on fire, and then the hotel workers are protesting. Like everybody's protesting, right?
Oh, fuck me.
It's an insane scene, right? And I was going to meet a friend down there at this bar we like, and I get down to the bar, and it's like normal. I see, hey, what's up, everybody? I see everybody I know. And then just right around the corner, there's a pile of clothes on fire. There's protesting. It's so weird, dude.
It's madness.
It's madness.
Fucking
and people,
straight madness.
And what's funny is like it's such a normal thing now to have this garbage everywhere. You got tourists just walking around.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, I've always wanted to see Hollywood. Look, Hollywood shit. Let me take a picture."
And it's Hollywood Boulevard, but there's tents all along the side, so people have to walk in the street.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And how are they letting this happen? I don't know. And to be honest, I got there a little early, so I took a little walk. I took a little memory lane walk.
Yeah,
went down to the first apartment that I rented because it's right off the boulevard there. It's all garbage, and it's like. And I'm walking down. I got a little sadness. I was like, "This sucks, man. This is crazy." Because there's some memories here, there's memories there. And like
and now it's all covered in shit,
covered in garbage. And I remember having a good time there. And I remember, being like, "This is awesome. I love it here so much." And then now I look at it, I go, "This is garbage.
Looks like a sewer.
It's a disaster, dude." And you all let it happen.
Yeah, thanks, Biden. Thanks to your whole fucking cabinet.
Look, check it. We can blame politicians.
Oh, I'm definitely blaming politicians.
But we're letting it happen.
There's not really much we could do.
Hey, homeless guy, get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Go away.
Well, guess what? The police department used to do that. Nope, defunded the police. Police can't even do their job anymore.
Well, I remember doing this. This is what's funny. Is I thought it'd be fun to. I did a show outside a club called the King when I first moved to Hollywood, right? And to make a couple extra bucks, I got a little hot dog stand, popped it out front, right? They kicked me off. They go, well, no, you need a permit. You got to get out of here. Right? They kicked me the fuck out of there. Of
course.
And I was like, I figured that would happen. I go, I figured that. Now I look at it. There's a taco stand in every little fucking thing. There's everybody selling little things over there. It's all garbage. There's homeless people building tents and shit, and combining. And I go, I was trying to make a couple extra bucks. Working class individual trying to make a couple extra bucks.
Oh,
you know,
but see, that's the shitty part is a lot of people don't realize that's only in California. Mm-hmm. You go to any other surrounding states, you don't need a permit to fucking do anything stupid like that.
Well, any of the New York, New York, you gotta eat all that shit.
Nope. There's
is that true?
That is true. It's true here too. There's a way around the.
Because I don't know for sure. I was just kind of making that up, thinking we're all kind of tied into those same.
No, there's a way around the permit too. As long as you have a mobile fucking unit, so you have a cart, something that can move.
Yeah.
And you move every 15 minutes. You don't need a fucking permit. That's what they say. But that's still fucking stupid anyway.
Because I was thinking just recently, I was like, let's fucking put up a pop-up bar, dude.
Dude, with them little shooter bottles and shit? Fuck yeah,
pop-up
that
bar.
shit would kill, dude.
Like, here you go. Why y'all waiting outside here smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
What you need? What you got?
Yeah, what you got, man? It was like, but anyways, I was just, it's a sad thing. And it's not even just there, man. I'm like fucking Orange County, Santa Ana. It's a fucking disaster, dude. It's like it's disgusting.
It ain't getting any better, and everything's going up. Price of everything's going up. So that means there's going to be even more of those people out there.
It's crazy.
And you know, it sucks to think about that. Like, what if some of those people are our friends and we don't know? Like some friends that we've lost contact with and shit.
They're out there in a dress?
No, not a dress. They're not stripping and cross dressing, dude, for fucking cash. No, I'm talking about like homeless. You know, like fucking people that friends of ours that have gotten so down on their luck that they become homeless and shit. You know, I think about that too. So I'm not such a dick to homeless people anymore.
No, here we go. If you're one of my friends and you're that homeless guy, you probably did me wrong at some point, and everyone else
probably did everybody else.
You probably did everybody wrong. But there's no way you're that guy.
But there's always those people, you know, I'm saying they're like...
I'm with you.
They're like 1%ers, you know, but they slip through the cracks. They just get fucked over. They get laid off from their job.
And they don't want to ask for handouts.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they try to start their own small business, and then, oh, here comes COVID. Sorry, we're going to fuck all you small business owners over.
Sure.
And then they're just fucking out on the street because they put everything that they had into this one idea, and then fucking Biden's little faggot cabinet came around and was like, no, fuck you.
I don't doubt that that's a thing. I don't doubt that for sure there are some good people that just got fucked during the COVID situation. I don't doubt it because I did. I got financially fucked. Luckily, I'm all right. We're okay. We're going to do our thing. But I got fucked financially.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of things. But I look back, it was my fault. I decided to listen to all the bullshit. Well, I listened to it. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault. We got comfortable, dude.
It's hindsight 2020 too.
Exactly. We got comfortable. We actually trusted in our fucking society, and
I didn't. I didn't trust. I still fucking did. You know. I didn't. I also kowtowed to my girlfriend's liberal fucking work situation.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that too,
Jesus.
But. I mean, it was a little bit of that, but I can't blame that on her. You know, I got to do my thing.
Yep.
But point is I do believe most of those guys out there have fucked everybody out of money. They're drug addicts, which is okay. I'm not down on drug addicts, but they're stealing for drugs. They're stealing from their mother.
Now a lot of it because the borders are so fucking wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fucking wide open, dude. We're gonna have so much fucking homeless coming from other countries, dude. That's why we're starting to see it flood now.
Well, what we have to do as citizens, right? We have to go, hey, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'll shoot you. You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot.
And then unfortunately the cops will arrest us for harassing.
I'll take the arrest.
You know.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna take the arrest.
It seems so stupid like that.
No, and of course they do get arrested for sure. Mm-hmm. But I'm willing to take the arrest to be like, hey, get away from my. I got people to support in here. Get out of here.
I saw a funny meme earlier. It said, It was this one fucking old guy. I don't know. I think he's into politics or some shit. I don't really care, dude. But anyways, he's like this, and it says, "You mean the government failed this one time?" And he's like, "Looks like we need more government." I was like, dude.
And that seems to be what the on the left side wants. They want all the government help.
They want government to regulate everything.
Which, it's so funny. I think. See, I don't even like calling it left and right, liberal, Republican. I don't even like calling it that, in Democrat, Republican, because I don't think those are it anymore. I think it's a whole other thing.
I think you're right.
You know?
I'm starting to smell some of the bullshit coming out of fucking different sides.
Both sides.
Yeah, different
all
sides. It seems like, dude.
I hear the bullshit coming out of all sides, and it seems like we're in a different thing. Right, left, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
just it is funny. Like if someone called me a fucking liberal, well, I'm gonna get insulted. Sure, I'll get insulted. You know?
I won't. I'll be like, that's all you got. I've been called way worse.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying. I know what you're saying. You're saying I'm a bitch.
Yeah, and that's what you think. And all right, wait till you get a taste of this right cross. That's fine.
But I remember thinking the Republicans were the ones that wanted to stop speech and stop free speech and were complaining about sexual stuff and
Well, there was. I
remember thinking that.
There was somebody I just watched recently that was saying the funny thing is the Republican Party is doing what the Democratic Party was doing 40 years ago. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he was like, I agreed with it then. He's like, and now that we're doing this, and he's like, now all of a sudden I'm Republican. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Why do we have fucking two different parties fucking fighting each other for dumb shit anyway? Shouldn't we be shaking hands?
I think it's a natural team, tribal situation.
Well, yeah,
side, this side.
Of course, they just so happen to make them just like the Bloods and the Crips, red and blue.
We love it. We love a rivalry.
I swear to God, dude. That's why the police sirens are red and blue too.
It could be. Oh, that's interesting. Or those new gay sirens, European sirens that we're using. Have you been hearing those? No. You haven't heard? We're changing the sirens now.
Oh, so it's not the.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! There's
we're getting the European sirens now.
No, dude, that is the gayest shit ever.
What does that tell you?
This just tells you, hey. Don't even bother running. We can't catch you anyway.
Well, because we understand. We're already conditioned to know the sound of the American siren, so we know how to avoid it. Yep. We hear the boop boop. We go, oh shit. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. So, but I'm definitely. I think it's getting crazy, but it is. I've never thought I'd see this day. Again, I've said this on the cast before, where I'm waving at cops. What's up, boys? And I'm doing this thing, and they wave back, like go like that,
Dude,
I tip my scally cap at them once. They're like, "What's up, man?" But it's just, you
gotten mature enough to realize that they're just people trying to do a job, dude.
Well, believe me, I understand, and I've been fucked with enough by cops that I also know they can be real fucking pieces of shit.
Oh, that's a fact.
But with any power, I think people become pieces of shit. I also think,
especially if you've never been used to power in your life.
Exactly. Especially if those cops have been bitches their whole life. All of a sudden, they're a cop now. Mm-hmm.
And I got my little badge.
And they see this face. They're like, I'm going to fuck with that. That's the dude that used to kick the shit out of me.
That's the guy that not only beat me up, but fucked all my girlfriends.
Yeah. But I think the difference is why we've talked about this before, because now this is the age of the police now.
Yep.
That's why. We're the age of the police now, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Where they see a nose ring or a tattoo or something, they don't get all fucking like.
Well, yeah, it does trip me out to see cops full sleeved up and shit. I was like,
a cop with his fingers done. I was like, fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, when I got out of the Navy, they're like, oh no, you can't have any arm tattoos and shit like that just to be fucking any kind of civil servant.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't want to do it anyway. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Yeah, now I go to the Bellflower Court to try to get some help on some legal issues, and the chick's got a fucking eye tattoo and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Black chick with braids and long-ass nails. I can help. Which you can't help, by the way.
No.
You give me zero information. You give me no help, and you hate my guts the moment I walked in.
And then you charge me a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, the last time I walked into that court for those legal issues, luckily I had my mom with me so she can see the shit that I deal with over here. And my mom said something I'll never forget. My mom goes, "Now I understand why people kill people." And I go, right, Ma?
You're like, bless your heart.
Well, because we went in with the best, and we want to do the
best intentions.
We want to do the right legal thing. We're happy to pay. We're happy to sign anything. We're happy to do anything. And the way we get treated
by some fucking
they're all giant fat black chicks.
They're just fucking ignorant people at courts.
But then again, I'd be mad too because I had braids in my hair. Right?
Yep.
It pulls your scalp, so you're irritated. So all these black chicks in the court all have these braids that are pulling their hair. Mm-hmm. They're irritated all day because they can't sleep because they have to keep their head up.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
You like
dude.
my theory?
I feel you, dude.
It sounds funny, but it's
no,
kind of a real
it
theory.
Doesn't sound funny because it kind of morphs into my theory about why the towel wraps are so pissed off because they don't get to look at their chicks.
Right.
All you get is a fucking mail slot for some eyes and shit.
Right.
And the dudes don't get to fucking view the beautiful woman body, dude.
Right. Like here's a perfect example. Wear something very uncomfortable, okay? Mm-hmm. And go to work in hot heat.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You start to get irritated.
It just doesn't feel right.
And also, check it out. Don't hydrate well. Also, don't work out. Get really uncomfortable with your belt in your belly, right? These are things that I've noticed. I go, this is why I'm getting angry. My belt's hanging over my belly's hanging over my belt. I'm irritated because I'm out of shape. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing the most uncomfortable clothes, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's hot as shit outside.
It's hot as shit. I'm getting irritated.
Everything's irritating me. Now I'm trying to go get some food that I used to get, and they're like, "Oh, it's $12 more." You're like, "Fucking shit."
Now imagine being a 240-pound black chick with long nails. She takes 2 hours a day for her makeup. Her hair is pulled back so tight, that weave. You know how long it takes to do a weave?
Oh, fucking like 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
Right, exactly. Yeah. So they're doing this every morning before they go into the courthouse.
Man, that bitch is wound up like a motherfucking top.
Wound up, dude.
Fucking ready to go.
Wound up. And sometimes I can charm them. Yep. Sometimes they like me, man. And I'll try to make my voice a little deeper for them, But this go around, not so much.
Nothing.
The moment I walked in that door, dude.
No play at all.
The moment I walked in that door, they hated my guts.
She was like, and this cracker motherfucker right here.
It was, I can't even describe when I went into the Bellflower Sheriff's Office, the little help they gave me, and as much as the little amount of wrong information. In fact, all the information I got was all incorrect, by the way.
I did the same, and let me guess, you had to go to different parts of the fucking building because you got the wrong information to talk to the wrong person that looked at you like you're a fucking idiot.
Not only the wrong building, the wrong property, the wrong fucking, it's just like, you know what I mean? It was, and you know exactly the thing I'm talking about when we're sitting here, but it was, I've gone through incompetent shit at court. This isn't new to me, but this go around here.
At this level.
Was crazy, and I think as an older man too, and also as a guy where I'm clearly in the right with everything. I'm trying to do everything properly. Mm-hmm. It's so weird how you guys hate my fucking guts, and I don't, and you're giving me all the wrong information.
And I'm the one being fucked with.
And then finally, I talked to good old fucking our boy Roland, and Roland's like, "Nah, man, here's what you got to do. It's all bullshit." Like you're like, "Oh," I go, "God bless you. Thank you. You're here, dude."
And you're like, "You know what, Roland? You've convinced me. We don't even need this fucking courthouse anymore. So how about you stop taking my tax money and paying for this shit? We level them."
And how about we pay fucking Roland, dude?
Right? Exactly, dude.
You know what I Roland?
Yeah.
Roland, take my money, baby. You know what I mean?
You know what? In Back to the Future 2, there was one fucking sentence in that whole movie that fucking, dude, once I heard it, it kind of like, boom, fucking in my head when Doc Brown was like, "Oh, well, the justice system works a lot faster now that they have abolished all lawyers."
Oh, right. I
was like, imagine that, dude.
Right.
Imagine no arguing. They're just like, "Yeah, do you got facts? No, you don't? All right, case dismissed. Next."
All right, let's play the game.
All right.
You know how I like to do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about divorce.
All
right. So, you're definitely not. So how does it go down? If you're going to get a divorce, you go to the court, right?
Yep. Got to go to the courthouse.
Now, you already signed the papers for the marriage.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. So you get your marriage certificate, which looks like a birth certificate too, by the way. So you can make a lot of fake documents out of there. I'm not trying to implant any ideas into anybody's head or anything, but I'm just saying they're very similar.
So, but But if the two of you don't agree on how this thing should work between your guys' ex-union, have kids, have property together, have cars, whatever, dogs. So how does it get split up without a lawyer?
Well, before you get there,
but there's still judges.
there is a judge.
Oh, okay.
There is a judge. There's still lawyers.
Okay.
But before you even get to the courthouse, you motherfuckers are supposed to try to hash that out as best as you can.
With a mediator. Do you hire the mediator? Because that's a thing, right?
You can if it gets to where you start arguing too much, like, no, that's mine. You'll need a mediator. But if you can be civil about it, you're like, all right, well, I don't give a fuck about that. You can have that. You can have that. This is mine before we even got together. So if you could do that, you don't need all that shit. So you can get through that. But most of the time, it's going to be the fucking girl that's going to be like, no, he got that while we were together. That's part mine.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, bitch, you didn't put it on this.
You're like, you didn't put in on this, man.
Exactly. You haven't done shit. You didn't impress me.
That is a weird, it's a weird mentality, you know, but, you know, like the what is it, Scottie Pippen's ring or something, like, or his Hall of Fame trophy or something. The ex-wife wanted it.
O.J. Simpson. Oh, no.
It was a Jordan's or Pippen's ex-wife wanted his Hall of Fame trophy, and then she got it. She got it.
What the fuck, dude? I mean, look what happened to fucking O.J. with this Heisman, dude. Motherfuckers got killed, dude.
Hey, see what happens? Not
You
saying
see
I
it?
would have done it.
But I'm saying, don't fuck with the man's shit.
I'm not saying I would have done it, but I understand.
I'm saying I would have done it, dude. I mean, some white guys fucking my chick, dude, driving my Ferrari, and then they take my Heisman? Fuck yeah, dude.
That'll definitely drive a man crazy.
Hell yeah.
Now, I've never really dealt so much with such a thing. I have a smaller reference. It's the only reference I have, which is that Sid and Vicious poster. Sid and Nancy.
Yep.
Poster that I have in the frame. Now, my ex framed it, right? And then when I came home from her moving out, right? She took it, right? And I go,
No.
You took the Sid and Nancy poster, you know?
Yeah, you can take your frame back.
And she goes, well, I bought the frame. I go, well, that's fine.
Take the frame.
I go, well, give me my poster back. She goes, well, the frame is it's sealed. You can't really, once you peel it off, once you undo the frame, you can't put the thing back in.
I don't care.
And
That's your problem, not mine.
Well, I go, I got to be honest. I was like, I'm going to put my foot down on this one. I go, because I had that since I was a kid. I think I want that back.
Did I give that to you, by the way?
No, I bought that.
Okay.
I bought that.
Okay, because I had that same one hanging up in my room.
I think we both got it, actually, at in Huntington Beach. Right.
The electric chair.
I think, no, it was a place across from the electric chair.
That's right.
If I remember correctly, I could be wrong.
No,
it very much could be the electric chair, but I do remember, I have a vague recollection of us in this thing flipping through the posters.
And then got that.
And then I went,
Yep.
look at that, dude. And that's the same poster that I saw also with where it goes, how to have a band or something. And it had
Johnny pulling the chain with the rock.
Exactly.
Dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I love that because that always reminded me of you when we were fucking young. I was like,
I've never forgotten that poster.
Yeah, I haven't either because honestly, when I saw that, I was like, that's fucking Ian right there.
I feel that right now, dude.
I mean, dude, you were pulling that chain with the rock the whole time, dude. You were setting up all these dope ass shows, dude, and here I am, just a fucking idiot, dude, and just going playing shit.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not gonna get mad at people being like, Ian, I don't want to play in your fucking punk rock band. I'm trying to have a living, dude. I'm trying to like pay bills and such. You know what I mean? But it was like of course, looking back, I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks, dude, that people don't want to play with me. But look, I get it. You know, you're trying to fucking have a life. But I think I'm right about that.
I think you are.
With that store.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Because I've never forgotten it, and I don't know if it's switched around for me which store that was.
This is what I've always thought too. I would make an awesome judge. A fucking judge in the courthouse. I'd be an awesome one because I'd be like those normal, average people. That, you know, the girl's like, oh, I make fucking $5,000 a month, and this guy that makes $200 a month, I want child support out of him. And be like, nah, bitch, looks like you're giving him money. And actually, you're going to have to give him some of the fucking time with the kids. as long as the dude's a good dude. But I'd be a down to earth average dude. I wouldn't just be like, oh, divorce, everything goes to the girl, fuck the guy, fucking yada yada yada.
Well, because these were set in place because women could not work.
Yep.
That's why these were set in place.
Yeah. So it's old rules that don't apply to
It's old rules that
today's
don't
standards. But then again, I hate that whole saying because that's what the fucking idiots are trying to say about our gun rights.
Right. Well, we can. I mean, it's for everything, but women do work.
Yeah.
Women do make money.
Yep.
But I also do believe. I do have a thing though. I really do believe if you said to a woman like hey, I want you to quit your job. You're my wife. I'm going to take care of you. Mm-hmm. I do believe you do have an obligation, I think, to make sure that if she has your kid. Now, if she didn't have your kid, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? That's what I really think. If she didn't have your kid, go fuck yourself, bitch.
Well, see, because I've been in the situation too, it all boils down to why you guys are splitting up. So, like my...
Yeah, she fucks your uncle. You're like, look. You know what I mean? Like,
shut
bitch.
your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, so like a girl cheats on the dude. You just null and voided that whole contract of marriage.
Right.
You fucked that right up. Because, it's from better for worse, fucking this and that. Nope, you went and sucked a dick. You're done. So anything that she's trying to claim, I think, should not be listened to. Same thing with the dude.
Yeah,
the dude. If you're
who are these judges though? Like where you hear these claims where it's like, and I read about these with celebrities a lot because it's very interesting. Like how much Dr. Dre pays monthly to his ex. It's like, holy shit, dude.
What kind of child needs to survive on that amount of money?
Well, she claims she needs to get her nails did and her makeup did and her hair did, so she needs 50 G's a month at least minimum on makeup.
It looks like you're gonna have to go without, bitch.
But she won. So who's the judge going? Yep. Mm-hmm. You certainly do need to get your nails did. Mm-hmm. Like who the fuck? Does that?
Yeah,
who's the judge?
That's one of her homegirls or somebody got to that fucking judge. It feels like kind of,
Yeah, like I'd be a judge. Like
bitch, get the fuck out of here. You can do your goddamn nails yourself.
Well, no, I'd be the judge. I'd ask him. I'd be like, "She a good mother?" He'd be like, "Yeah, she a good mother." Okay, cool. All right, she's a good mother. Very good. That's what we need to know. You guys don't agree? Okay, fine. But you did pull her out of work. Now,
okay.
You did pull her out of work. Now I would go. I'm trying to play this.
Yeah, that's good.
I go. You did pull her out of work. Now, Miss, I'm gonna say Miss Rodriguez, right? Miss Rodriguez, are you able to get a job in the next few years?
Yeah.
You're a good looking woman. Are you able to get a job? And she goes, yes. Okay. Well, Mr. Rodriguez, you owe her this much. How much is school? And I just do an itemized situation. Mm-hmm. How much is school? And then till she gets a job, and then we can make it half that. Are you okay with that, Mr. Rodriguez?
But see, even just thinking about something like that, like thinking about being a judge, bores the shit out of me.
Not to me. I'm actually getting all pumped.
No,
I'm getting fired up.
I hate it. I fucking hate people, so I don't really care about their problems neither. I'd be like,
well,
kind of go fuck
but
yourself.
Check this out. Here's what I just did just now. I just pictured Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez.
Well, it is that time.
I know. I'm progressive, dude. I did picture Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez. I immediately pictured my own friends and then my own family. And then I started making it to me. I immediately go, what would be fair to me?
And that's the kind of AI mapping they need to do on a brain to make a fucking AI judge.
Right. There you go. And I look at my friends, I look at what they dealt with. I immediately, I didn't even picture them. I pictured everything going on.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, dude. There needs to be an AI judge. There can't be a human judge anymore, dude. But never mind. No, it can be hacked.
Because a lot of times
it can be hacked.
I've heard that a lot, where it's like there's like this female judge that just hates men. And it's just like, take him for everything.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so human emotion can't play a part, but then AI could be hacked. And, it's all fucked.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fucked. We've all heard these millions and millions of stories about these guys just getting jacked. And moving back home with their father. They move back home with their parents. And then she has a new 2-story house with new fake tits. And then he's living at home with his dad, still going to work. Mm-hmm. I seen it. I worked with a man. I worked with old fucking DG, man. I'm giving him his initials, old DG. We listened to his phone calls. Wild. We'd sit there in a I think I could say it. My dad's a good man. right? Because my dad was running the company, and old DG was our service, and he would let us listen. It was rough. So my dad goes, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay you minimum wage now, okay, and I'm gonna pay you cash to supplement, so they can't track that, and so you only have to. So now you have to go to court and go, look, you only get paid minimum wage. So what he did.
Jesus, that's awesome.
Right. So he demoted him, but didn't really.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. But we listened. My dad, my dad's also divorced. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets it. He knows the run of it, dude.
He gets it. Luckily, my mom didn't play that game either. My mom, I don't even think they did a court thing. They were just like, all right, we're gonna do this thing.
No, your mom can make her own money, dude. She was doing good.
I mean, she, but my mom's Miss Woman Power anyways. She's like, I don't need a man. I don't need man money. And then she's like, hey, go tell your father to write this check, dude.
Nobody likes to admit when they're wrong.
Well, I mean, every other week I'd be like, hey, Dad, Mom says she needs the check.
Oh, you're a dick, dude. You just kept throwing that little bit.
I didn't know what it was.
I know.
I didn't know what it was. I'm a fucking kid, dude. And then my dad would be like, well, tell your mother work was slow today.
Well, see, that was one good thing that the lawyer that I got always previewed me to. She was like, don't ever make the kids the middleman. Mm-hmm. Don't ever do that. Don't give them the fucking child support check. Don't fucking talk to them about stuff that you need to talk to her about and this and that. And I was like, well, honestly, after this whole ruling is done with, I don't have any reason to talk to her at all.
Right.
Like, I'm just talking to the kids from here on out. The one other time I'm going to see them or see her ass is, when each one of them gets married, possibly.
Yeah.
And even then, I think I can, avoid that whole
even
situation.
thinking back, because the way my mom and dad did it, because they were never together. I never remembered them together. They were never together, but they were. Of course, they were. But
well, it was obviously
but what's
before
funny
I
is
came
my dad never came inside. They never came in the house.
Yeah.
They never talked. It was always I'd get released to one, and then they released me to another.
That's how it works with my girls.
But also they did good. They never talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
Ever. My mom sometimes would throw in a little jab sometimes, but I never got it. Now my dad, on the other hand, the complete opposite. My dad would be like, Your mother is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. My dad's been saying that forever, even to this day, which is a very nice thing to do, because if you love your mother, you love your father. It's terrible to see them. What I mean?
That's a gent.
Yeah,
that's a gent, dude.
Yeah, but now I want to be like, all right, Dad.
Yeah, give me the real lowdown. Give me the sweet lowdown.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he gave me a few, but it was all just. It wasn't bad. None of it was bad.
Well, for the first couple of years, me and my ex split up. I was talking mad shit about their fucking mom, dude, because this bitch would always try to fucking say some lies about me and preach it to them like, this is gold. This is what really happened. And I'm like, no, these are all fucking lies. And I'm like, you know what? You can't ever listen to a crazy bitch. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. You know, and I'd tell them, me and your mom, we're just two different people on two different frequencies. That's all there is to it.
I like that one.
She could be a good person. I could be a good person too, but we're not on the same track. We're on two different frequencies. Obviously, I'm a little higher.
Ultimately, the kids will see it, though.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do that when they're young and everything, ultimately, when they get older, they will see exactly what
and that's exactly why I did it, because now they know she's a bold-faced fucking liar. She's full of shit, dude. This bitch hasn't done nothing right in her fucking life, dude. All she has done in her fucking miserable little life is use dudes at like they're fucking skipping stones. She's like, oh, I'll use this guy. Oh, he's dried up. I'll use this guy. Oh, he's dried up. I'll use this guy.
That is a sport. That's a sport, dude. I met a girl on a set, on a TV show set. We had a little talk, and now she did most of the talking, but because I stayed away from any danger there, right? Yeah, and she gave me a lowdown on some dudes she can take. Like she was like, I could take that dude for sexual harassment. I could take this dude. I could, like she was going down a thing.
Career criminals, huh?
And now she was like praising herself. She was like, I let him go on that one. Like, it was like, whoa, dude. Like I was like, whoa. And I kept my mouth shut. And she's an actress. And so I mentioned this. I went to the bar a day later. I mentioned this to the buddy who's like, oh, he's a bartender over there at St. Felix in Hollywood. And he goes, oh, there's career chicks here. Yeah. where that's their job. No, their job
Is to ruin dudes'
is to be
lives.
hot, is to be super hot. Get dudes into either being sugar daddies, or they'll take them for sexual harassment. They'll take them for
Some kind of compromising situation.
Yep,
That's fucked.
that is their career. They're just professional hot chicks.
Y'all bitches are useless trollops. And I hope you burn in hell.
She is not good for you playing that foosball.
Yeah, damn it, damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, but it is a fact. And
Jeez,
and this
yep.
chick that I'm talking about is pretty goddamn hot. And it's just
so
like,
so you can see how she could pull it off.
and guess what? Your boy was like this. I kept my mouth shut. My mouth stayed shut. I'll keep it for the cast. You know what I mean?
let me guess. Every time she talked, you just looked over, you shot her a wink and a point real quick. Kept about your business.
I was just like, I'm going to stay away from any sort of talk about sex. I'm not even going to. I'm just going to go, because that's what you ladies have done now. Where I'm keeping my mouth shut because I don't want any problems.
That's a fact.
Your boys' hands are up high.
Yeah.
My hands are here.
Yeah.
Okay, penis is tucked way in. Okay,
I'm fucking my own belly button.
it's tucked in its belt. It's just staying right there, man. You know what I mean? Now you try to come at me when I'm drunk, I'm still good.
Yeah.
Hands are up.
Exactly.
Be like, you're not taking advantage of this.
Nope. You can't do that. I've already saw your ploy.
Yeah, I mean that is a thing, man. All right, buddy, let's get out of here.
Hell yeah, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
Down the hatch. Oh, real quick, go riot with Bullets and Octane at Alex's Bar, September 17th. Oh, down the hatch.
17th, baby.
Cheers.
Fuck yeah, be there, be square.